Was going through storage today since my move. Found some stuff from my old relationship. The best way to move on is to have a fire. You gotta heal. Listen, my only advice for you is don't jump from one relationship to another. If you're in a serious relationship and it doesn't work out, don't bring all your burden and baggage to the next person. Work through that shit. Okay? Start with a clean slate. Because when you get into another relationship and that shit carries over from one relationship to another, it's only ruin your opportunities in life for good things. Okay? Pay attention, y'all. Don't hold on to that shit. Think of the good times or think of the bad times. Either way, an X is an X for a reason. You gotta heal. Get that shit out. Get the fuck on with it. And if you're just one of those people that just like to jump around, that's your thing. But if you latch on to every single thing that comes by and you carry that baggage, this is what happens. Just wasting time. Heal yourself. Work on yourself. You know, I always try to tell people, it's like I told my little nephew who's about to turn 15. I said, when you get older and you get invested in a relationship, just remember, once you get into that relationship, you shouldn't have to chase that person anymore. Well, 30% of your energy and time should go into that relationship after that. You maintain it. You tell them you love them, you spend time with them, but it's called balance. You got to have a life where you work. You got to have a balance where you do things like called hobbies of interest. You got to have time of clarity, peacefulness. It's called balance, y'all. You put too much of time of anything and too much of anything. Even in my sobriety, I try to tell somebody, if you do too much sobriety, it's going to get you. Everything is in balance. That's why it's good to have goals, hobbies, interests. And it's okay to disagree with your partner. It gives you something to talk about. But if you want somebody that agrees with everything you say, get yourself a fucking dog. I'll tell you what, I don't want somebody to agree with everything I say. I like to have open conversations. I don't want the same anything with somebody. I like to have a lot of common interest. But I like it when they have their own opinions. It's called healthy. People got to twist it now. They say, oh, if you believe in that president, I believe in this president, I hate you and your whole family. What kind of talk is that? That's just nonsense. Don't be one of those people. Don't take life so serious all the time. Work too much? Yeah, you'll have nice things. But if you're working all the time, how can you enjoy them? You can't spend the time with your family if you got them. You got to have a balance of that too. Everything in moderation, my friend. Everything in moderation. That's it.